Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here, and happy Tuesday, I think it is. Happy Tuesday, happy Thanksgiving week. Yeah, you probably, as you could probably kind of see on the community tabs here on YouTube, as well as over on Facebook, and screenshots of my Facebook on TikTok, my main TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, I've been keeping you guys in the loop on my health. I just wanted to come on here and address that on YouTube, and as to what sadly you weren't able to see because of it. The two key videos which would have started the closing stages of season 3 of Adventures in Autumn. But before I get into that, I clearly remember the chronological order where I was sick last year 3 times, which this is only the first time this year, so it's a massive improvement. So after we did the off-camera end of summer explosion last September, and then poker game night season 1 at Roadshow at Murphy Homestead, which turned out to be the season 1 finale, where we left you guys hanging on a cliffhanger. I got sick at the beginning early October of last year, going through, and I didn't feel better till like mid to late October of last year, if you guys remember that. And then I came unprepared for what should have been the first ever ViaQuest basketball broadcast, where I was like, well, since I came unprepared and was just getting over being sick then I figured, you know what, let's do what Tim Duncan would have done. Be on the bench to support our teammates in street clothes. Like, me and Eddie and Tamika will quote unquote, we'll make up a quote unquote injured list for just this one time. And we've been smooth sailing in free games since then with every ViaQuest basketball game. So, and then if you guys remember, we, was it after Halloween? Yeah, it was after Halloween. No, it was not. Wait. No, we got through Halloween just fine. The Mike and Mo birthday rage, and then the Sandy Ridge finale, but it's going to be more details on that as to, unfortunately, why you couldn't see that. What would have been a new version this year. So it was after Thanksgiving. It was after Thanksgiving last year. We got sick a second time. And then we couldn't start season 2 of Winter Wonderland till like a week later than planned, because of the fact that we were, by the time December 1st, 2022 got here, we were still sick. And then, of course, as you all know, right after we did the first ever me and my dad did the first ever Brook Park drive-by in a long-ass time, that was when my 15-year streak of vomiting came to an end, where it took me 15 years to do it again, especially since I was already getting sick at that time without knowing it. But then I figured it out when I ate too much of the strong-ass, sugary Christmas cookies, which I am never going to eat again. No, even if I'm 110% healthy, I'll never eat those again, because I'll just vomit no matter what. So, and if you guys remember, yeah, my mom kind of forced me to go, and not because she wanted me to go in sick. If there was like a lot of days left and there was plenty of time to recover from it, then okay, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But since I was almost done for Christmas break and for 2022, she said, might as well finish it out anyway, and make yourself feel better somehow, some way, if you find a way at work. Like that first day I took off, which, even though my mom didn't want me to, I'm glad I did, because, it kind of sped up the recovery process. And then I went to work the next day, did Ricky Martin karaoke. And, even though I sadly forgot to record, I did La Copa de la Vida in Spanish and English, which was the original slow 1998 edit. That was the best rendition I had ever done. I'm still mad, and I'm still bothering me to this day that I didn't record it. But as the Crouch of Doom said, Dave Baker, not everything has to be recorded, and that's okay. And while he's right, still would have been electrifying to see on Camp Revere for all of you. And then I came home and was like, what bad cold, bitch? And then we had a Christmas party the next day, which was supposed to be the day after. But then that nasty-ass heavy blizzard came the day we were supposed to have a Christmas party. So Christmas break started a day early. So yeah, those are okay, now I chronologically remember those in the correct order, and I got sick 3 times last year. So I just wanted to address it after the randomized guessing and past videos for the longest time. So therefore, yeah, so this is only the first time this season, this 2023-24 season, in the fall-winter part, that I got sick. So a massive improvement. So now here's the elephant of the room, an update on my condition. As I'm recording this, I'm basically about 75% healthy again. I'm basically 75%. I'm not really all that clogged at all anymore. All we need to do is eliminate this constant coughing. And I think my hoarse voice is gone. My hoarse voice is gone, so I'm basically about to a 75%. Maybe it's maybe a little higher. Maybe a little higher. I think my voice was hoarse earlier this evening when I was making that introductory video for what was her name? Yasmin Evans, Marissa Reyes' friend. My voice was still hoarse, so I would say I'm up to 100% right now. But as soon as I get rid of all this constant coughing, then I'll be 110% again. So as I'm recording this, I'm 100%, but because my voice isn't hoarse no more. You can hear it clearly. I can hear it clearly that my voice is normal again. Now if I can get rid of this coughing, then I should be back to normal. But yeah, so that's why you haven't seen any production since Nikki Hahn's Elliot Sadler's 21st birthday tribute on Tuesday night. Because Thursday, now here's what being sick. Luckily, it was just mild. It was just mild, and yeah, it could have been a lot worse, but unfortunately, it was enough to keep me out of action and, put the video production here on YouTube as well as over on TikTok on hold. Here are the two videos that I was really looking forward to throwing out for you guys. One was planned and the other one wasn't planned, which, would have been, ending what was an abysmal season in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio we call Sandy Ridge on a high note. So Thursday, it was 66 degrees. I knew it was going to be the very last day overall, very last nice day overall for 2023. I was going to go outside. Originally, I was just going to TikTok. I was just going to bring you like one by one coverage on TikTok. But now come think of it, maybe that would have been a great, unique Sandy Ridge finale video. It would have been titled Sandy Ridge 2020. Sandy Ridge 2023 walk-off finale or some shit like that. That would have been cool. But right a day and a half before I could even think about, doing that, that's when I got sick. And I knew I was going to be well in time for that. So I hate that I could not bring that to you guys, but hey, you live and you learn. You win some, you lose some. When you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Some days you're the bat, some days you're the ball. Can't always get what you want. So I knew I wasn't going to be well enough for that, considering the regular finale. Even though it was said it was 63 degrees, it was cold and wet. And sure as hell didn't feel like it. It felt like it was like 57 degrees, if anything. And that probably would played a key factor in us getting sick. Maybe if we wore some kind of, hoodie or light jacket, then we wouldn't be going to the situation, and production never would have got put on hold. And then Friday, I knew Maeve Walsh was going to have her Friendsgiving, and that I was going to record. I thought it was on a Saturday, but then when I found out it was actually this past Friday, I'm like, shit, I'm still sick, and even if I wasn't, it would have been last minute. So had everything, not got turned upside down like Mike O'Malley on Tuesday night, then everything would have been better organized. You would have seen a Sandy Ridge walk-off finale video here on YouTube and maybe some TikTok dances if we would have been lucky on Thursday. And then Friday, you would have seen the Friendsgiving video. So my plan to go to 3 different Thanksgiving dinners went out the window. And either way, even if I never got sick, it was going to go out the window either way, because it would have been highly unlikely that I was going to be able to go to 3 Thanksgiving dinners in 1 year. I would have been able to make Friendsgiving. I definitely would, and I'm either way, I'll save it for last. I would have made Friendsgiving for sure had I not got sick, but what's about to happen on Thursday, which I'm going to address in a bit, I highly doubt I would have made it to the Schultz-McLaughlin Thanksgiving. It was wishful thinking on my part, but going to 3 Thanksgiving dinners in one season was impossible. I was gonna try, but but as before the fun stuff, health always comes first. So I wanted to make sure I got better, even if it means I had to miss 2 fun things: Maeve Walsh's Friendsgiving and the Sandy Ridge walk-off finale the day before. Now for the plans on Thursday. We're shooting for a Thursday return to production here on YouTube and over on TikTok with the videos. But I just want to come on here and I'll give you guys a quick update of why I've been away from bringing you brand new content and an update on my health and basically a minor life update, and basically what you're going to be seeing on the channel as we get ready to close out season 3 of Adventures in Autumn and kick off with season 3 of Winter Wonderland next Friday, that being December 1st. So therefore, the first video back will be Thanksgiving with the Oliverises, my dad's side of the family, at his nephew David's house. Juan David Rodriguez. I mean, that's my dad's nephew, and his sister, my Titi Nancy, my only living godparent I have left, that's her son. So he has his own place, and his wife Marilee and his son Kevin, and technically their daughter Jamila, stepdaughter. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not going to get into that here on the interwebs. That's between me and them behind closed doors. But it's going to be a fun night. I know I've been to David's before. I don't know if it's the same house he was in when I first moved to Ridgeville, because a lot of my family, my mom and dad's side, paved the way for us to come even before we moved here, when we still were finishing our time in the Sandhurst house in Brook Park. But then eventually we followed suit, and we came here for ourselves. And what I never told you guys was we almost didn't live here in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio. We almost got to live in the same development as my dad's nephew, so I would have been neighbors with him. But I don't know if it's still the same house that it was in 2015 and 16. If it is, then it'll have been 7 years since I was last in that thing. But if it's a brand new house that's like the other one but different at the same time, then I'm looking forward to seeing how different it is, if it is a different house. I don't know. Cause I have not, I have not been that deep in the adventures with the Oliveras family since those years, like the years before my sister got married and then COVID the next year. So I've been slowly working my way back up the ranks, being with my dad's family more since, right before COVID, and then of course, as we were overcoming COVID starting in 2021 and all that shit. But yeah, and also they have a little dog there, and I don't know that dog, so I might be a little scared. So we gotta tell my dad to warn David, like Ward Burton, keep his dog away from me. I know he's little and everything, and he seems like he's harmless, so based on what I've seen, in some of, my little cousin Kevin's videos and on David and Marilee's Instagrams, he seems harmless compared to my dad's annoying ass dogs. But still, it's better to be safe than sorry. At least I know oh my god, I can't talk. At least I know Bo and Luna. At least I know them. Or whatever. I don't know if David's dog's a he or she, but. And also, I don't know its name, so therefore, I don't know that dog at all. So therefore, that dog might have to stay away from me I guess we'll have to find out Thursday. But yeah, I think by tomorrow, by late tomorrow, going into early Thursday, we should be at 110% again by the time I wake up. Because notice I'm not coughing as much anymore. My coughing frequency and algorithm has really improved. Really improved. My coughing rate has really improved. I'm not doing it every other minute or second I'm talking as I'm recording this. So therefore, I'm coming along just perfectly fine. I was at 75% when I typed that Facebook update, but now that my coughing is gone, I feel like I'm at 100%. Well, no, not my coughing. No, what the fuck am I saying? Oh my god, get it together, Mark. My hoarse voice is gone. So therefore, that's what I meant. So therefore, I was at 75% when I last posted the last update. But as I'm recording this, my voice is no longer hoarse, and therefore I'm at 100% now. If I can get my coughing is still there, like my coughing rate is still a little bit off, but I think it's going to improve as we finish off this night tonight and go into tomorrow, the Thanksgiving Eve. So I think by then we'll get to see the TikTok, the Karma the Bird 32 TikTok version 2. version 2 to indicate that I'm 110% better again, because you know that damn well that I will be 110% when I'm like dancing in the bedroom to a song from a NASCAR video game on the PS1 from 2000, which was the last season Dale Earnhardt Sr. came out alive. So therefore tomorrow you will find out the answer whether or not 110% again. So most likely I will be, because I'm not hoarse anymore, but yeah, my coughing is starting to improve a lot. I mean, a few more steps to go, and I should be all set like Jimmy Johnson. So, and it's not as heavy anymore. So, therefore, I think I'm just about nursed back to health. Tomorrow we find out for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on and why there's been no brand new content as of late, since, Nikki Hahn's birthday should be on Tuesday. I'm sorry that Thursday you did not see a Sandy Ridge walk-off finale, nor did you see the Friendsgiving video with Maeve Walsh and her friends and family on Friday. Those would have been amazing YouTube videos, no matter how boring Sandy Ridge would have been on the last night, on the season finale, the walk-off season finale on Thursday. But as I mentioned, health always comes first at this time of year before the fun stuff, to make sure we're healthy enough to do these fun things. So, therefore, all your love and support is much appreciated. I thank you guys for the virtual prayers and the well wishes. It has all worked. So, if I'm going to test out my cough, I'm going to do a little cough test when I wake up sometime tomorrow, on if it's not excessive, or if I'm not doing it excessively, and if it's not really all that, if I'm not coughing hard or heavy, like even mildly hard or heavy, then that means I'm a full 110% healthy again. And guess what? The YouTube and TikTok production will finally resume. So until next time, this is Mark Oliveira signing off. Being sick is no fun, so don't you try it. I know nobody tries to get sick, but you do not want to experience it, because it's not fun. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. Thank you all for I'm taking at least 16, 17 minutes out of your day to listen to my update on my health and what you're and my life, and what you're going to be seeing on the channel, because you're going to be seeing on the channel as we wrap up season 3 of Adventures on Season. Get ready to kick off season 3 of Winter Wonderland next Friday. So I will be talking about that stuff in the weeks and months to come as we go through season 3 of Winter Wonderland. So therefore, I'm not going to address it now, but you'll see it as it goes on. But anyway, I need to get the fuck out of here so I can continue to have some downtime and make sure I get back to 110% health by sometime tomorrow before we go to my my dad's nephews for Thanksgiving, when celebrate with the Oliverises. So see you later, everyone.